Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Big Fry. If you guys haven't heard, Enlisted, which is an MMO World War II shooter made by Gaijin, has actually released their first public playtest that you can download. Anybody on PC can download it and play it for free right now. The gameplay you guys are seeing is from this playtest. I played a couple games earlier today, and I was absolutely destroying. And no, before anybody asks, this isn't a premium account given to me by the developers. This is literally me jumping in because somebody tweeted to me. They were just like, yo, Enlisted, you can finally play it. And people have been asking me to talk about this game for such a long time, so many years, and I've just been waiting for just something concrete to talk about. And I wasn't expecting full gameplay. I was expecting a trailer to drop at some point in the future, but here we are. Playtest starts April 1st. I'm actually recording this on the 31st. You can jump in right now. The game has one map, a bunch of different squads, a few different weapons that you can try out, as well as some tank gameplay. You guys are seeing at the beginning of the video, I'm running a tank in. I think I end up going like 22-4 in this game. Now let's talk about it. They're doing something that I don't think we've really seen in like a multiplayer shooter like this, at least from what I can remember. And that's basically, they got the War Thunder style. You have basically 4 different like character classes, and you can eventually earn guns, change out characters, and do all that. Very similar to War Thunder tanks and airplanes. But what they're allowing you to do is go in with a squad of AIs that you can control, and basically if you're going to A, you can look over to the C point and be like, yo, go control this point. Now the AI is basic, they're bitch asses and they're terrible, but if you die, you can spawn in on one of those characters, or if the squad ends up getting wiped, you go in with a new squad of 4. So what you're seeing is a lot of player-controlled AIs running around the map, holding points to make it feel, I guess, like a larger scale war. I wish the AI was better. Obviously, this is like its first alpha test, so I'm not going to pinpoint a whole bunch of problems. The biggest problem I have with the game is the lighting, which might not seem like a big deal, but in a lot of clips you guys are going to see here, you cannot see players. They blend into the shadows so incredibly well that the only way I can see them is if A, they fire at me, or if my fire illuminates them in the shadow. And the thing is the map's not even dark out. It's just the color pattern on the characters with the shadows. It's fucking impossible, and it's actually some of the worst that I've ever seen in a video game. So, constructive criticism, Gaijin, get that shit fixed. Again, it's alpha. I went in, played a few games, fucked shit up, unlocked a couple of squads. The game is cool. It has potential, but right now in its first showing, it is definitely early, and that's okay. Basically, if you guys are sitting here quarantined at home and you've been wondering about Enlisted, you want to try it out for the first time, you own a PC, you can jump in and play. They say during the playtest, you'll travel to the outskirts of Volokh during the Battle of Moscow. I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce that, where you'll go to either 2 invasion mode maps or 1 domination map. Now, I played the same map all 3 times, and from what I understand, and the person who tweeted me about it, is there's 1 map available. Now, that might change. This video is dropping technically on the 31st of March. The playtest is slated for the 1st of April, so tomorrow. So maybe today is just like, hey, let's open the servers and see what happens, and then tomorrow the game modes are actually going to come out. I'm not sure, but if they do, I'll definitely be following up with more gameplay on those maps as well. It's different. This game is very War Thunder, war tank-esque, and that's cool. It's different. I literally just made a video the other day talking about Beyond the Wire, in which we have all of these World War II shooters dropping, and they all do the same fucking thing, and that's just this squad tactical-based gameplay where you just move from one point to the next, watch the bar fill up, and go. And this game, it does have that same gameplay loop, but on top of it, you're unlocking different squads and guns, and you're working towards something in a very War Thunder-esque way, a very RPG-esque unlock system. So at least there's something more. On top of that, they have, like I said, the AI squad mates, you know, once they get better, it'll be awesome. So they say you control a squad of a few soldiers. You control one soldier directly and the rest will follow your orders. If all squad soldiers are dead, you can spawn on a new squad on the battlefield from your list. Tanks are also considered a separate squad type, which you guys, like I said at the beginning of the video, you see me kind of go in, push the enemy, push their A point, and start getting some kills. The hit registration on the tanks is still a little weird. The hit markers that I get on guys like laying on the ground, a little weird. Also, if you shoot somebody, and I think if it's the actual player itself, like out of the squad, they go down into like a healing thing, and you have to like shoot them twice and like execute them. I think it's cool. It just looks a little awkward when you're blowing somebody up with a tank and then they just kind of sit up on their knees and like start wrapping bandages around their arms. It's a little strange. I don't know if there has to be like enough damage to maybe skip past it, but it's just a little awkward. The game has a lot of potential. I said in my War Thunder video, which everybody fucking hated apparently, I said if these guys made an infantry-based game mode or a gameplay, and then combined the infantry with the tanks, with the navy, with the airplane, they could do like a Battlefield combined arms game and just mix all of their games into one. And when I said it, I totally forgot about Enlisted. I forgot this game was even being developed, forgot all about it. And people ask me like, hey, what do you think of Enlisted? At the point, we only had a trailer, and it's been kind of the same for years. So now that we have access to it, I'm curious to hear what you guys have to say. Again, go in not expecting a polished product. I'll just say that. Gunplay's a little clunky, player movement's a little clunky. The crosshair, if you move left to right, gets really, really big, like to the size of your screen, which is a little weird as well. But again, it's their first public showing. These are some developers that are jumping on the quarantine game. You know, hey, now's the perfect time to maybe launch a product or give a heavily discounted game. Like if you guys want to check out my Fanatical link, I heard starting from the first, Elder Scrolls Online is going like 90% off or 70% off or something like that. You're going to be able to play that game for free. You can pick up the entire game through my Fanatical link for like super fucking cheap. That link is down below as well. Enlisted. Let me know what you guys think down below. If you enjoy the video, consider leaving a like on it. Consider subscribing if you want more FPS gameplay, MMO gameplay, and the whole lot. Check out the channel if you are new here. Go check out a couple of videos, see what you think. And if you guys want to support the channel, consider becoming a YouTube member, 99 cents a month, and you get a whole bunch of goodies for that. Appreciate you guys watching. My name is Big Fry, and I'll see you on the next one.